Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday. And of course, welcome back to the channel. I've been in here chit chatting this morning. Elmer was the first one in. We were in here gossiping, just the way we do it. I see Bob has made it in. Hello, Jeannie. Hello, Sonia. Who did I miss? Carol came in with a quickness, telling secrets to OJ. She says, "My handsome nephew, don't tell Mama I'm giving you more bacon funds." Oh, he knows. He's a grinning bastard right now. He loves special attention. Good morning, Debbie. Good morning, Cool Gamer. Hello, Casey. Carla made it in. Jules, yes, Jules says we have the best community. Yes, we do. The best on YouTube. You better believe it. Hello, Connie. Hello, Cat's Eye. How is it going? How's the weather? Are we ready to start complaining about the heat yet? Because it is muggy here. Man, we had a torrential downpour the week of my son's wedding, and I'm like, oh man, this is going to be rough for the wedding, but it dried out really quick. And now I'm wanting some rain again. Because I was telling my husband every morning I get up and everything is blooming all at once, and it is wreaking havoc on my head. I'm sneezing, OJ sneezing. Jinx, I got your video of your cat on the leash. OJ's like, "Don't you try that shit on me." It was adorable. Absolutely adorable. Hello, Angie baby. Hello. So, what do we know about this case? Who has been following this case? Because this case has been going on for almost 4 years. Little baby India. I am so sick of these women. I'm telling you, I'm tired of it. I get their psychological factors going on. I get with the teenagers, they're not about to tell their mom they've been doing the nasty. I get it. I get it. But in this society, we don't put babies in dumpsters. We don't put babies in plastic bags and leave them in the woods. We don't put babies in trash cans. It is crazy. Tiffany just made it in. Misty said, "I sneezed so much yesterday. I said, 'God bless you' to myself." I've done that before. Especially when no one around here is paying attention to me. I'm like, fine, I'll just bless myself. No one gives a shit that I'm sneezing. We just don't do that to babies. And in this case, this woman knows better. We're not talking about a 13-year-old. We're not talking about a 15-year-old. We're not talking about someone that just didn't understand what was going on. And even those cases, I'm on the fence about big time. This woman was about 36 years old when this happened, and more things are coming out about her. She has concealed other pregnancies. She has been living in the Atlanta area this whole time. So while she is seeing all these news reports, she knows that's her baby that she left in the woods. It's crazy. Took them almost 4 years and they tracked her down. They did it through familial DNA. They found the father. Imagine being him. Well, now, baby India, if what I'm being told is correct, she has been adopted, living a great life. So, what does the dad do? What if he wants her? He was told 10 months ago. This is crazy. Let's start with this. Here's little baby India. She's almost 4 years old now, but this was when she was found in a plastic bag. Full term, chubby cheek, little baby. I want to know What on earth with these women? Most of us in here have given birth and we know it hurts like hell. How? We talked about Alexi on the show on Friday. Alexi, it took her 20 minutes, her first child. She delivers in a hospital bathroom and puts the baby in the trash can. There's definitely more to that story. We'll get to that on another day. Okay, this woman goes out in the woods like a cave woman. Squats, has the baby, little India, puts her in a plastic bag and leaves her. And she just walks away. Just walks away. This is the biological egg donor, Karima Jawani, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Look at her. She's not too happy about her walk through the woods now, is she? It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't know what people are being taught as of late, because it's almost as if someone is putting it in these people's minds that babies are not real humans or something. I can't figure it out. They have no regard for them. Extra AF said, "Whoa, however did the baby survive?" One of the deputies said it was 100% divine intervention. It is a crazy story. I put a video up on the channel this morning, to get us all ready for this. Sort of skipped ahead a little bit by putting that video out this morning, because that video basically is telling us about she's concealed pregnancies before. Where are those children is what I want to know. Let's take a second and tell everybody hello, because I see some new names and I want everyone to feel super duper welcome here. And then we're going to get to the comments. Mary said, "Howdy, folks. Howdy, folks." Let's do the comments. Yep, stick around. You guys are going to like us. Stick around. Now, before I get to this show, because I haven't even started it yet, and I just want to give a warning. This is not a political debate. This is not a debate about birth control. This is not a debate about abortion. This is a case where a woman, 36 years old, chose to go have a baby in the woods. And leave the baby for dead. That is what she did. And whatever argument people want to have behind these situations, the law doesn't see it that way, because she has a slew of charges on her. A slew. Let me tell you, we can try to sympathize all we want. I'm not one of those. I don't sympathize. I try to have understanding, because I am a human. But the law is the law. And if you're going to take a baby's life, well, you're going to be in trouble. All right. I plead the fifth said, "I for real don't get it. Either there's so many other options now than there were 20 years ago. 30 years ago, this world is just sick. I don't get it either. You can take your baby to the fire station and leave it there. You can leave your baby at the ER, but you can't leave your baby in a dumpster. You cannot leave your baby in the woods. You cannot. No. Dina Lynn said, what did she do with the other concealed pregnancies? The jury's out on that one. They say there's no evidence that she's killed other children, but they know she's concealed other pregnancies. Diane P. said, why don't they use birth control? Well, a lot of us wouldn't be here if birth control was 100%. But anyway, she said it's widely available, inexpensive, if not free. This lady is not some scared young teenager who's afraid of her parent. No, she's not. No, she's been pregnant before. Almost 40 years old. She's 40 now. And you just want to leave the baby in the woods as if it's nothing? People lose their minds when a litter of kittens is born and someone puts them in a pillowcase. I won't go into the rest of it. They lose their minds. But they want to make it okay. And I don't mean you guys. I'm talking about some other comments I've seen. They want to make it okay that a grown woman would carry a child to term, have it in the woods, and just leave it. Crazy. DT said, imagine being the father. Now think about that side of it, and that is something that is very rarely brought up, but of course we're going to do it around here. What happens? Could you imagine when the daddy of baby India gets a knock on the door from the police and says, we went through familial DNA. Have you heard about the baby that was left in the woods in Forsyth County? We believe that could be your child. Do you happen to remember who you were with in 2019? Now, what if daddy says, oh my God, I didn't know she was pregnant. How do I get my child? Same thing happened in Florida. Well, not this same thing. And it's going on right now. I just saw a clip about it. I'm going to put it on the other channel, actually. Man and woman, do their thing. They go separate ways. She goes to the hospital. She has a baby and gives it up for adoption. He finds out through the grapevine that he has a child. Well, he's trying to get custody of his own child now. So I'm really curious as to what the biological father of India is going to do. Horrible. Horrible. So let's start from the beginning. Let's look at the body cam from when they found baby India, because it is spooky if you really want to know the truth. These teenagers heard a baby crying and got their dad to go outside and look. He thought it was an animal or something. That's according to an MSNBC article. But let's start with that.
911, where's your emergency? We can hear a baby crying in the woods outside of our house on Days Creek Road. And can you tell me your address? Oh, not drive, but road. We're kind of scared to go too close to the crying because we don't know if it's by itself or... Okay, can you tell me your name? Yeah, it's Dana Raggett. Can you spell that? R-A-G-A-T-V. And that's on my husband's name? Yeah, that's my number. What's a good cross street for? Well, Days Creek Trail. Okay. It's near Highway 20 behind Q Barbecue. I don't know where you are. There's definitely he thinks a baby down there. It's right off the side of the road. We're out here in our car when we drove down the end of our driveway. Okay. We could hear it screaming from our deck, but we weren't sure if it was an animal, but he thinks it's a baby. And it sounds like it's coming from the woods? Yes, it is definitely in the woods. We don't know if somebody's down there with it. We're kind of scared. Okay, give me just 1 moment. Please be careful. Have you seen anybody suspicious in the area? No, but we just got in from out of town. But yeah. No. And how long have you been hearing the noise? It's in a bag. It's in a bag. What's in a bag? Hurry. Hurry. What's in the bag? They said hurry. The baby's in a bag. Okay.
Imagine coming onto this scene. Hurry, hurry, it's in a bag. They're thinking it could possibly be an animal. Nobody in their right mind is going to think there's a baby out in the woods. They're just not. Because a lot of animals have they can sound like a child. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Is she breathing? She's crying. So you found the baby? Yeah. You gotta hurry. Okay. Is the baby a boy or a girl? A girl. I don't know why I said a girl. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. And there was nobody around it? No, there's nobody around. Are they coming on their way? Yes, ma'am. My questions aren't slowing them down, okay? They are coming? Yes, my questions aren't slowing them down. Okay. But are they coming? Are they on their way? Yes, ma'am. Someone is about. Should we open it out of the bag? Is there an opening in a bag? He's got the baby. He's got the baby in the bag. Okay, have you opened the bag? Can you open the bag, Alan? Open the bag. She's breathing. It's a girl? A girl. Is she breathing normally? Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. All right, I want you to take a deep breath. Everybody stay calm for me. We're in and out, okay? Sorry, we're all very upset. And you said you didn't see anybody around? No, we haven't seen anybody. Are you swear they're on their way? How old does the baby appear to be? Newborn. A newborn? Newborn, yes. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, are they coming? Miss Raggett, I need you to take a deep breath for me. We have everybody coming to you as fast as we can right now, okay? But they're coming. My questions are not slowing them down. What are the questions? I'm not by the baby. I'm with my kids. My husband has the baby. I'm fine. Okay. Can he wrap a cloth or something around it? Try to keep it warm. Okay, get your pillowcase. We do that pillowcase. Can you wrap this? They're coming. Does she look like she's bleeding anywhere or injured? Does she? Looks healthy, but y'all need to get here. Look, my husband's panicking. We're all panicking here. I understand. You're doing great. Just take a deep breath. God. They're
Can
gonna
somebody
miss
put
that.
their-
Okay, there's a cop. I think a cop's here.
Can you see them?
Yeah, a cop's here.
Are
I
they,
need paramedics
are the
now.
police, are they able to see you from
Yeah.
where they are?
Yes, they stopped.
Okay.
They stopped.
All right. If the police are there with you, I'm going to let you go so you can speak with them, okay?
Okay.
The ambulance is en route to you as fast as they can.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Good God. Could you imagine? Then you've got one bitchy ass dispatcher. If I was that dispatcher, I probably would have taken my headphones off and gone out there myself. Just the confusion, the anxiety. We we don't come across babies in the woods. We don't. I think about the people that came across the baby in the dumpster that was crying. This is not something that we should come across. Hello, Nucky. Nucky said, I just came in and see this picture. I'm absolutely in tears. I know. I know. Let's get more of the backstory. Almost 4 years after a newborn baby was found abandoned in a plastic bag in a wooded area, deputies in Georgia have arrested the woman they say is the child's biological mother. Karima Jawani, 40, was charged with criminal attempt to commit murder, aggravated assault, reckless abandonment, cruelty to children in the first degree, and other charges, according to the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. The Southeast Forsyth County woman was arrested by Deputy Terry Roper, who helped rescue the baby almost 4 years ago. She was right there in the area the whole time. She didn't go to another country. She didn't move to Florida. She didn't move to Tennessee. She was right there. So as the baby in the woods is the talk of the town, she never spoke up one time and said, "Oh, that's my baby." Nothing. Authorities found the baby girl in a wooded area in Cumming, Georgia, after a 911 call came in around 10 p.m. on June 6, 2019. Baby India, as she has been named by authorities, was placed in the care of a foster care approved by the Georgia Department of Family and Children's Services. The sheriff's office released video of deputies finding the newborn in the hopes that it would help lead to credible information on the baby's identity. Well, the only one that would give you the baby's identity is the woman who just gave birth to her and left her in the woods, and you had to go find her. This was a very lengthy and expensive investigation to track her down. In the video, a deputy ripped open a plastic bag to reveal India still covered in fluids and an umbilical cord attached. India was then wrapped in cloth and given first aid by paramedics before being taken to a local hospital. Oh. Baby India was found in Forsyth County just before severe thunderstorms hit the area. Could you imagine? Back then, I called it divine intervention, and I truly believe that. Still today, Freeman said. If you look at everything that had to happen for this little girl to survive, for alert people to hear a sound in the woods that they thought was a wild animal, but two teenage girls who couldn't let it go because they thought it sounded like a baby crying. The girls convinced their father to go out in the middle of the night to the woods to see where the sound was coming from, Freeman said, which led to Deputy Roper arriving on scene to help discover and rescue the baby. The investigation spanned from the Northeast to the Midwest and took thousands of hours, according to Freeman. Investigators got their break about 10 months ago when the sheriff's office identified baby India's father using familial DNA. Now, I don't know if it's because baby India's father got locked up and he's in the CODIS system. I don't know if it's because someone in his family decided to do the ancestry 1, 2, 3, you and me thing. I don't know. But that was the break. The sheriff's office arrested Jawani on Thursday. How a parent, and I happen to be one too, can do such a callous thing is beyond incomprehensible to all of us and infuriating. I'm dumbfounded by any reasoning that could be there and how someone can have the ability to leave their child to die. Freeman did not discuss motive or the details of her interview due to pending prosecution. Well, we know the details. Pure D selfishness. Pure D selfishness. Now, I promise her attorney is going to say mentally ill, mentally unfit. They're going to pull out a postpartum depression, which I don't see how that happens as soon as you have the baby. But, you know, they're going to, whatever they can pull out, they're going to. Well, they've got her on so many charges for this. I don't think any of that's going to matter. I thought about this too, Nucky. Nucky said, look at Skylar. Skylar in Ohio. She got away. And I think the only reason she got away is because the prosecution could not weigh it home with the jury on whether her baby was born dead or alive. Uh-oh, where's Summers back? She said, these lowlifes all need the death penalty, and this BS will stop. Spay and neuter all the monsters. Good morning, Summer. Did you have an extra bowl of Wheaties? Came in like a bomb, didn't she? All right, let's look at, she's 40 now, but she was 36 at the time. She has had other pregnancies that she has concealed. I want to know where those children are. They have a whole nother investigation going on with her. This is just crazy.
Enforcement announcing an arrest years after a baby was found in a...
Horrible.
Oh, that makes me so emotional.
It does. It makes you feel like, man, even though that mom allowed that baby to feel what it felt, that one guy right there, he just poured love into that baby, where that mom was trying to take it away and destroy every bit of its life. That man, just by saying that little baby was precious. Oh my gosh. I'm
It
sorry.
makes me, now that I watched it, it makes me think that there's more, like somebody might, like somebody said, like somebody might have drove her, drop her off, because who helped her cut the umbilical cord? She did this all by herself?
Yeah, I think there's something more going on here.
Me too.
I cannot wait for the preliminary hearing because they're going to spill a lot more truths. And I hope they put her away for life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And I hope she gets it every day of her life in prison.
And I hope they take the 3 kids away from the husband who didn't even know she's pregnant, just gave birth, and is getting her an attorney to claim postpartum.
Mm-mm. That bullshit better not happen.
It's disgusting.
That just tells you what kind of person he is. You're going to think it's okay for your woman to go get knocked up by some other man? What the hell's going on there? What's going on in your home? Is there more shit going on with the other 3 kids? They need to be checking take those kids to a hospital and get them checked out. Because they could possibly, in my opinion, have the same thing going on there than what they had going on in Oklahoma.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
No.
Diane said the husband has to answer some questions.
Agree.
I 100% agree. There's something fishy.
Yes. Somebody took her there. Somebody helped her.
And I've already got the prelim marked on my calendar because we're gonna go through every second of it. Because this is horrific. And it took them 4 years, almost 4 years, to track her down while she's living right there without a care in the world. Hello, Lisa Wilson. Lisa Wilson, this case is gonna make you blow your mind. The prelim is next month, Sarah. All right, guys, this has been a great show. I know it's been a tough show. I know several of you were like, Brooks, I can't do this one. And you jumped out, and I get it. I get it. Trust me, I'm not fretting you for that at all. If there is ever a subject on here where you're like, I can't wrap my mind around it, I can't do it. Look, I care about you. Don't do it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta take a break. And I know I had to last week. I'm emotional right now, and my son's graduating, so yeah. Sometimes you gotta take care of yourself first.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You have graduation coming up. Jules just had a wedding. I had a wedding. I got my ass chewed by my son last night for sending dinner to his house because it hurt his wife's feelings. So, I mean, I've got all kinds of shit going on.
Yep.
And I know people have reached out to me and they're like, look, I had to take a break because all of that with Gannon really took. And I just appreciate you telling me.
Yeah.
For sure. Mama Kay said, no, it's because she was whoring around. Well, that's basically what happened.
Obviously, the husband knew she was doing it because he don't seem to care now.
No, he got her an attorney.
He's probably screwing around himself.
I think there's a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Gannon was heavy. It was. Absolutely. Let's have a round of applause for Jinbug, JTB, and Amanda real quick. Woohoo! Thank you, ladies, for coming up.
Thank you for having me.
For you. I appreciate everyone's insight, weighing in here, telling me what you think, hanging in there, because I know it's a really, really tough case. But we're tough people. And sometimes we can admit when we're not feeling too tough and we're like, I can't do this one. I'm sitting this one out. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out. Kamari said, we love this community. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Absolute best chat, best community on YouTube. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Amanda, for OJ's bacon money. Thank you, Angel, for the super sticker. Thank you, guys, everyone, for being here. And we're going to continue to follow this. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you back here tomorrow.